The couch has officially arrived. Last week was such a crazy, frustrating kind of a week. And this week, somehow everything started falling into place. And one of them is that I finally received my couch, and it's gonna be my first weekend like with a couch. I want to say before I build it that I'm extremely positively surprised with how easy it was to carry all these boxes up. They're not too heavy, even if you live alone and the transport people just leave it in your front door and you have to carry it up the stairs like I did. It was really not that bad. Every box is labeled like what's inside, which is pretty normal, fine. But then, like the instructions, you can just scan them and you get all the instructions. So that's perfect, awesome. Let me just get that out of the pot.
Or get it, or put it my way so I can wipe.
Yeah, no, but then you're gonna slam the tripod.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, am I in the way?
No, you're not. No, I'm just gonna ask you to pass me the other box. Oh my god, you've done it. This is amazing.
There's plenty of clean laundry that needs to get folded. There are new shelves, chest of drawers in the bedroom. Yeah, so I'm just gonna clean up this room and put my clothing in these drawers. I've already organized the big one last week, which actually stores a lot, so it's been great. And yeah, here by the bed, I've got like a bunch of boxes. I've got some also over there that I'm just gonna like find a way to organize in the chest of drawers, and so everything will be a little bit more simple and organized and clean, and there will be a lot more space in the bedroom, and so then I can show it to you, because I mean it's not complete. Maybe we'll decorate a little bit once I'm done cleaning. It's not complete yet. I still want to get a rug and maybe a new side lamp, but those are more like details. But overall, like the bedroom will be complete. I don't want it to be to decorate. I first need to organize, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. Alright, this is the progress so far. Looking a lot more organized. There's lots of space now in front of the bed, which is nice because there's piles and boxes. So the couch is totally finished. I built it like right before the holidays and then decorated the whole living room during the holidays and brought the last pieces of furniture in. I decided to put the couch here in a little bit of a shadowy corner of the place, but also very central. It does get light through the sides, but it is definitely a little bit darker under here. This is why I got a really nice lamp. But the main reason why I decided to put the couch here was because I have a projector and I wanted to be able to project movies onto a wall, and clearly this wall was not going to work. It's slanted under the roof, so we put it this way, and so we can project onto this big wall over here. It's perfect. I love it. It's so cozy and comfy, and during the day, if I want to be reading something, either I can go on the side sofa, which is really nice as well, and it has a window right above it, or I can be here and I'll have enough natural light from that window to be reading something, or I can add the lamp on like this. This couch is from a brand called Vetsak, and I had known about these couches for a really long time. I had heard and used Vetsak before. I just really love their concept and design. So all of the couches are modular, so you buy like pieces individually, or you buy a pack to make a certain couch, and you can modify it. I could choose to not have any sides and only the back. I also got like the side piece that's over there, which is a little bit longer. So if I was to move into a bigger space and I wanted a 3-seat couch with like a leg, like an L shape, I could include that into this couch and make just one big couch out of it. The possibilities are really endless, and I just really love that it's so versatile, because that's like the main thing I've realized with moving, and why I was really grateful that I actually didn't keep so much of my old furniture. You know, the space is completely different, and so the dimensions are different, and what you need will change. One thing that I really love about it is that it's got different covers, and you can also replace the covers. So I think that's really cool if you have kids or pets, or you're just clumsy like I am, to just be able to just reorder one cover and not like the whole couch cover, or even worse, like not being able to get any like change cover. That's really cool about Vetsak, because you can buy the cover just for the section that you need to replace. And then I also got some pillows with it. Those are like some tiny ones. These are more decorative, but I use them also on my back. They're really comfy. I've been using them also as like kind of bolsters for yoga. Those are really cute and lovely, and I think they're really like, they add shape and definition to the couch, which is really nice. Then for the back, I got these like really big foldable pillows, and those are really like a nice addition to the Vetsak couches, since the back portion is so low. I found that this makes it really comfortable, especially when like I watch a movie on the projector and I want to lean back. Yeah, I think like also as I've been decorating and bringing things in, like you've probably noticed a few pieces that I had in my previous place, like the black shell from Tolko, and this green blanket I had also for my previous place. I've been bringing like little things here and there from my previous place that I had kept, but most of the furniture, except from that shelf mostly, is new in this place. I really got rid of pretty much everything when I left last year. Yeah, I actually don't regret it. And then I also got this lamp. I absolutely love it. It's so nice. I'm just a fan of these like Japanese looking lamps. And I found it like tied this whole space really beautifully. Yeah, it was definitely a little bit of a treat. I thought the things that I'm gonna get, I wanted to like really invest in things that were really going to bring me joy, and I'm so happy that I did. A lot of the decoration pieces are vintage in here. Yeah, and a few things I bought new. Yeah, I'll link a few things down below. Also on Instagram, whenever I post photos, I will make sure to tag where certain pieces come from, because I know some of you were interested. I wanted to have like a little reading nook area in the apartment, and this place with the natural light from the window just really felt great for it. And I've got another blanket here also that was sent to me recently and I absolutely love. It is from Undercover Living. From Undercover Living, I've also got like bed sheets. So yeah, I think it just adds like this really cute accent piece. And we've got this big tree here. It's a ficus that was already in the apartment. The girl who used to live in this apartment right before me, she had this big tree and she said if I'm happy to keep it, then I can keep it. And I really love the idea of having like a full-on tree in my place, and yeah, then I don't have so many plants everywhere, but I actually really like the idea of like one very big plant. And since I've got really high ceilings, as it's an attic apartment, it works really well. That's this little corner here, which I absolutely love. And I want to talk a little bit about a few things that you guys asked me that are going to go into next week's video, but I wanted to chat about them now because they're kind of related to the apartment, and there are some things that like I just want to answer a few questions and not like keep it all for next week, and already answer a few this week. So there's a few people that like asked questions about this place and how I am here, and honestly, I'm really happy in this apartment. I felt at home since the day I moved in. Even when it's empty, it's got like a coziness and charm to it, and maybe that's the beams. I don't know. It feels like a really warm place. Some people were like, how did you manage to purchase your dream apartment? So I didn't buy this place. I'm renting it. This move for me was really about like finding a home for myself again, where I could be for no matter how long, but as long as I'd wanted or needed to. And just like to have that grounding, yeah, like really take care of that like first layer foundation of like having a home somewhere in the world. And I was just in a place where I was not ready or willing to move somewhere completely new. I don't know, like admin wise and just like personal wise, it just made sense for me to be here. And for it to be a smooth transition as opposed to another thing to adapt to. I love being here. I love living alone. I feel really good in this place, and I don't feel lonely being at home a lot and being on my own a lot. I actually thrive quite well that way. Back a few years ago, I would have definitely seen myself as an extrovert, but as I'm getting to know myself better, I think I'm much more of an introvert. Or at least right now in this season of my life, in certain ways. Also, I wanted to chat real quick about a few books that I've been reading to end this video, and give you a little book update because I haven't done a book update in months, and to be honest, I've been reading but really slow, and so yeah, I just haven't been sharing, but I want to include those little book updates and book club things as part of the videos again. If you're interested in me doing a video just about books, I can do that too. But right now I thought I'd just like give you a quick overview of like where I'm at with my reads. The last few months, actually the last like 3 months, I had been reading The Body Keeps the Score. I mentioned this on Instagram, I think, and I just finished it now over the holidays, like right before New Year's, and I was happy to finish it and like be done with it and then start the new year with a new book. Not because I was sick of it, honestly, I really, really loved this book. I learned so much from it, and it was just really fascinating and just like was the book that I needed in this time of my life. So yeah, it was great, but I was excited to read like something a little bit lighter and maybe some fiction, but then also some like non-fiction, but about other topics than trauma. So yeah, that was awesome. I loved it. It's a great book. I recommend it to really anyone. It can feel a little bit sciencey at first, the first little bit, but as I got more into the book, I really like enjoyed, and like there's just like so many examples of different people and stories. So yeah, really, really great book. And then I picked up this book that I had started already, which is If Women Rose Rooted by Sharon Blackie. And this is a book similar to The Women Who Run with the Wolves. And I read The Women Who Run with the Wolves last spring. And this is like a slightly different version, like a little bit more like European, let's say. The myths that are brought into this book are very much from like UK and Celtic area. I'm enjoying this a lot. I've been highlighting a bunch of things. I think it's a nice mix between like a self-help spiritual book and like fiction, because it's got like myths and legends in it. So it's got a little bit of like stories, and then also the author herself like shares her own stories. I felt like it was really authentic. And then also just the other day I picked up this one, which I had just started, but like barely. It's The Practice, Shipping Creative Work by Seth Godin. And he's the author who wrote also like The Dip and other like really big books in like the marketing entrepreneur. I would recommend this one to anyone, really, like genuinely, like no matter if you're a freelancer, entrepreneur, like whoever wants to live like a creative life, which can apply to all sorts of different careers. I highly recommend this one. This really helped me like boost my confidence and my like drive and my desire and my thirst for like creating something in the world and like having intention and having an impact. So this I feel like is gonna be like my best friend, like side assistant for this next the next projects that I've got planned for the year. So yeah, I've been loving it and feel so inspired every time I read it, and it's like so simple to read, and yeah, it just has so many like valuable messages. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm feeling like this is really what I need right now. And then before we end this video, guys, I picked up a new hobby. I never thought I would ever say this, but I've started to knit. Well, actually, this is crochet. I've started to crochet. I've got the knit stuff. I've only gotten into crochet yet. This is the beginning of a balaclava. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lovely winter activity. Yeah, I love these like slow winter activities, and I wanted to like learn new creative skills. So this is my one right now, and I'll keep you posted on how it goes.